Good morning to everybody. So we completed all the chapters. So we started revision also. Ma'am completed already. We see revised coordinate geometry and number system. Now I am going to revise polynomial chapter today. Okay. What is meant by polynomial? What is meant by polynomial? Poly means what? Many. Poly means what? Many. Poly means many. Am I right here? Yes. So a polynomial is nothing but it is an expression with one or more terms with a non-zero coefficient. With a non-zero coefficient. What are they? It is an expression with one or more term. Polynomials are expression with one or more terms with a non-zero coefficient. With a non-zero coefficient. So in general you can write like p of x that is equal to an x to the power n plus an minus 1 into x to the power n minus 1 plus an minus 2 into x to the power n minus 2 plus etc. up to a1x plus a0. Okay, so these are the non-zero coefficient an minus 1, an minus 2, a1 are all non-zero coefficient. Then power of the variable x should be a whole number. It is not necessary to the variable should be x, it can be anything. You can write the polynomial as like p of y equal to y square minus 3 root 2y plus 6 also you can write. Am I right here? So it is an example for the polynomial. So this coefficient should be not equal to 0. Then power of the variable should be a whole number. Power of the variable should be a whole number. Then next point. Polynomial can be classified into two types. First one is based on degree. Another one is what? Based on terms. Polynomial can be classified into several types. Based on terms. Another one is what? Based on degree. Yes. If a polynomial contains only one term, then it is called as monomial. Okay. If a polynomial contains based on terms, here we are discussing. If a polynomial contains only one term, then it is called as what? Monomial. If a polynomial contains only two terms, then it is called as what? Bi. Bi means what? Two. Binomial. Am I right? If a polynomial contains three terms, then it is called as trinomial. What dear? Trinomial. If a polynomial contains three or more than three terms, then it is called what? Multinomial. Three or more than three. Three or more than three terms, then it is called as what? Multinomial. Multinomial. Multi means more than three. Am I right here? Yes. Now, and also we can classify the polynomial based on degree. If the degree of the polynomial is 1, so before that, what is meant by degree? What is meant by degree? Yes, the highest power of the variable in the given polynomial. The highest power of the variable in the given polynomial. Okay. So, if suppose p of x is equal to x power 2 plus x power 10 plus 1. So, what is the degree of this polynomial? 10. Because the highest power of the variable x is what? 10 here. Therefore, the degree will be what? 10 here. Am I right here? Yes. Then now we can classify the polynomial based on what? Degree. Based on what? Degree. Now tell me, if the degree of the polynomial is 1, then it is called as what? Linear polynomial. Degree, standard form. Otherwise, degree, name of the polynomial, standard form. If the degree of the polynomial is 1, then it is called as what? Linear polynomial. It is called as what? Linear polynomial. then standard form is P of x is equal to ax plus b, where a not equal to 0. Where a not equal to 0. If suppose a equal to 0, then what it will happen? You will not get this x term, you will get only b, then it will be the constant polynomial. Then it is called as what? Constant polynomial. Okay. If the degree of the polynomial is 2, then it is called as what? Quadratic polynomial. Then it is called as what? Quadratic polynomial. So what is the standard form of that? P of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Ax square plus bx plus c, where condition a should not be equal to 0. If a equal to 0, then you will get bx plus c, then the degree will be 1, then it will reduce into the linear polynomial. That's what the condition a should not be equal to 0. That is the coefficient of x square should not be equal to 0. Then cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial. If the degree is 3, then it is called as what? Cubic polynomial. Then the standard form of the cubic polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a should not be equal to 0. A, B, C, D and R are any real number. Any real number. Then dear, what will be the degree of the non-zero constant polynomial? Non-zero constant polynomial. Non-zero constant polynomial. The degree of the non-zero constant polynomial is 0. Degree of a non-zero constant polynomial is what? 0. Then what will be the standard form? Yes. P of x is equal to only the constant term like a, b, c, anything. P of x is equal to a. Sir, but you said the degree of the polynomial should be, the degree of the variable should be 0. But here we don't have the variable. What we can do? Yes, you can write like x to the power 0. Because anything power 0 is what? 1. 1 into a is what? A only. So what will be the degree then? 0. Therefore, the degree of a non-zero constant polynomial is 0. It's very, very important one mark. Please keep in your mind. Am I right? Yes. Then, the degree of a zero polynomial is not defined. The degree of a zero polynomial is what? Not defined. Are you getting here? The degree of a zero polynomial is what? Not defined. Are you getting the concept? Yes. Then, after that, what is the next one? To find the zero of the polynomial. Next concept is what? To find the zero of the polynomial. So we can find the zeros for the any given polynomial. If suppose p of x is equal to ax plus b, you can find the zero. You can find the zero. How will you find the zero? Just to equate the given polynomial is equal to 0. That is p of x is equal to 0. Then p of x is nothing but ax plus b. Ax plus b equal to 0. So therefore ax is equal to minus b. Then x is equal to what? Minus b by a. Therefore minus b by a is a 0 for the given polynomial. 0 is nothing but solution. Otherwise we can call it as roots. Okay. So 0, roots, solution, all are the same only. So minus b by a is the 0. So how many zeros exist for the linear polynomial? Only one. Only one. Simple. See, if suppose if I am asking you to find p of x is x minus 2, what will be the 0? P of x is x minus 2. X minus 2 equal to 0. For what value of x the given equation will satisfy? For only 2. That is x is equal to 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. It will not satisfy any other value other than x is equal to 2. That's what. There is only 1 0 for the linear polynomial. Are you getting there? Yes. So what is the procedure? How will you find the 0? Just to equate the given polynomial is equal to 0. If suppose p of x is equal to x square minus a. How will you find the 0? Okay. So p of x is equal to what? 0. Then x square minus a equal to 0. X square equal to a. X is equal to square root of a. Then x is equal to plus or minus root a. These are the two zeros because it is the degree is 2. Therefore, at most 2 zeros you will get. At most 2 zeros you will get. Are you getting there? Yes. So, what is the procedure to find the 0? Just to equate the given polynomial is equal to 0. Solve for the variable. Here it is x. Solve for x. You will get 2 zeros if it is a quadratic. If it is a cubic, then you will get at most 3 zeros. You will get at most 3 zeros. Am I right? Then after that, remainder theorem. Let p of x be any polynomial of degree. Let p of x be any polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1. That means what? It should be at least linear polynomial. Let p of x be any polynomial of degree n greater than or equal to 1 and g of x not equal to 0. The divisor polynomial should not be equal to 0. Otherwise, if it is divided by ax plus b, if it is divided by g of x is divided by x plus a, suppose g of x is divided by x plus a, the polynomial p of x is divided by g of x, that is p of x is divided by x plus a, then the remainder of the polynomial, that is p of minus a, just to equate the divisor equal to 0, you will get the value of x, that is x is equal to what? Minus a. Then remainder will be p of minus a. Are you getting here? Now see, it is a given polynomial p of x. You are going to divide by g of x. What will be the remainder? Okay. Now suppose the polynomial p of x is divided by x plus 1. Then what will be the remainder? P of minus 1. Because x plus 1 equal to 0, then x is equal to minus 1. Are you getting? Now suppose the polynomial p of x is divided by x minus 1. Then what will be the remainder? Remainder which is equal to p of 1. Because x minus 1 equal to 0, then x is equal to what? 1 here. Suppose the polynomial p of x is divided by 2x plus 3. The polynomial p of x is divided by 2x plus 3. Then what will be the remainder? Yes, 2x plus 3 equal to what? 0. 2x is equal to minus 3. X is equal to minus 3 by 2. Therefore, the remainder will be p of minus 3 by 2. P of minus 3 by 2. Are you getting here? Yes. So today what we learned today? What is meant by polynomial? So we can classify the polynomial based on degrees and then based on terms. Am I right? And then after that, so what is the different types of polynomial based on terms and then based on degrees we discussed. And then after that, how will you find the zeros for the given polynomial? It is nothing but just to equate the given polynomial is equal to 0. Then after that, we learn remainder theorem. So three more topics left in this. What is that? Another one is factor theorem. Another one is what? It is a remainder theorem. So tomorrow we will do factor theorem and then division algorithm. After that, algebraic identities. Three more concepts are there. And then after that, today I will send one mind map, okay, in a Google Classroom. Just to go through it, and then tomorrow we will finish the rest of the 3 topics. After that, Wednesday I want to conduct one small test based on the chapter polynomial for 20 marks. Are you getting there? Yes. Thank you everybody. Thank you to all.